Yards. Nice.
Rocking broadhead.
Okay, I just shot, I think, my first archery buck. Oh my god. Oh, I'm shaking, sorry. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna sit down, my knees are gonna give out. Yes. Alright. So he came in from behind. I got a little bit of footage of him, as you guys probably saw. And then he got in a spot where I couldn't get the camera to. There's another deer with him as well, so that also made it difficult of trying to get footage of him and not spooking him. He came in with this other deer. He went up this ridge behind me, and I grunted at him, and I think he thought it was the other deer that was kind of below me, and he came trotting back over. And then he started to move off up this other hill. I still couldn't get a shot at him. And then he came back. Was at like 30 yards. I grunted. He stopped, looked over. I was already drawn back at this point, and yeah. Let the arrow fly. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get the shot in frame. I got it on my GoPro of me drawn back. But yeah, I wanted to get a shot rather than try and get the footage for this one. It wasn't a monster or nothing special, but for my first archery buck, oh my god, I'm so happy. Yeah, it looked like a decent 8. I'm gonna call my dad, call my brother, see if they want to come help me track it. And yeah, I'll let you know what happens with that. So, just got off the phone with my brother. He's about 40 minutes away at college, and he's on his way here to help me track this deer and get it out of here. As I said, my dad's still about a mile south. Tried calling him, he hasn't answered. I'm sure he's loaded up with deer just as I was this morning. Man, they are cruising. Yeah, it's November 9th. So last night I was out here in a different area and I saw a couple as well. I saw a decent 10 that I didn't get a shot at. But yeah, so my brother's on the way out. I can't wait for him to get here. I haven't seen him yet either. So that'll be really cool. And I'm glad he's coming to help track this deer and get it out of here with me. So I'm gonna get out of the stand. Once he gets here, I'm gonna just stay up here so I don't bump it if it is close. I thought I heard it crash, but I couldn't tell if it jumped the fence or if it crashed. So might have to be contacting the neighbors to see if they'll let us get on their property to track it. But yeah, as of now, I'm just gonna hang out here in the stand. Yeah, and wait for him to get here, and then once he's here, I'll crawl down and meet him at the road, and then probably take a look at my arrow and start from there. So, yes, let's go. All right, sweet.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Does that look like? See the silhouette up there? Come this way. Oh no, maybe not.
No, that's where they were. That's where the one he ran down it, and then I watched him run across the hill over there and jump the fence.
Buck?
Yep. Yeah, he came down from where you just walked. They all did. All bucks came down this road and up on this ridge, hung out, and then they walked across.
How many?
I've seen 6 bucks, all bucks. Yeah, he came down and he was with a basket, a little basket, and he stopped over here. The bigger one did, and the basket came all the way up into the food plot. And then the bigger one started walking up that hill. So I grunted at him, and I think he thought it was this smaller one, and he came like marching back, and he was stopped about 15 yards, but the branches were in the way, and then he went back up on this trail here, and I shot him at like 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, the one I saw was on a hot doe. He was, I don't know, nice.
Yeah, 8. Yeah.
And then the other one was a, I don't know, decent 6, probably, or smaller 8. And they came this way, and then then the smaller one went back, and I never did see the buck with the hot doe come back out.
Yeah, and then 9 came in. He had like a funky piece on there.
I haven't seen him on the camera.
No, didn't have anything of him.
I wonder if I didn't move him out.
No, he moved.
No, when
Oh.
I went across the road.
You might have, because
my
they all
scent-
came from that way and then got up on this ridge and just kind of hung out. But they all came pretty like quick. They weren't moseying.
I wonder if my scent didn't have something to do with.
It
'cause
could
I
have.
think the wind switched. It was from, I thought, the southwest, and then I think it came out of the southeast.
Well, I'm gonna check my arrow up here, see if it's here. Oh, there it is. Did I miss? Stomach?
I don't know. Is that fat?
Oh no. Smells like stomach. Can't get it out. There's like no blood on it.
Wonder if you didn't hit. That's further than 30 or 35 yards.
Yeah, he was standing like right up here.
Maybe that looks like low brisket fat.
I skimmed his belly. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What a night. Oh my gosh. After quite a bit of tracking, we were able to locate this guy. Man, I missed him low. I clipped the bottom of his vitals. Man, I thought he was at 30, and I should have re-gunned it after he took a couple steps, and I was trying to avoid spooking this little basket buck that was kind of below me, and so he was staring at me, and this guy was out at what I thought was 30. I'd gunned a tree, and he was just behind it, and then he took a couple more steps, and after I shot, I re-gunned it and it said 37 where you're standing, and my heart immediately dropped. I was so pumped right after the shot because it sounded good. It popped, and right when I gunned it, I was like, no way, it's 37. You know, I gunned it like 3 or 4 times. I was like, please stay like 32. So yeah, I used my 30 yard pin, and yeah, it was low. That's what I get, and that's the lesson I learned from that. Man, but I'm still so happy. I'm so excited. Like this is my first archery buck, and I couldn't be happier with it. It was the first buck ever on our farm, our property my family's owned since I've been born, and I was the first one to actually really hunt it last year, and I harvested a doe off of it, and we put trail cameras up this year, you know, put a lot more work in, and I mean, it pays off. So like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy for this. This is definitely worth the work. And you know, I'm gonna be able to share this meat with my family and my girlfriend's family. I promised them I'd cook some venison for Christmas, and so I'm happy I'm able to fulfill that promise. Man, I couldn't be happier, you know. I'm so glad we found him. You guys gotta see the deer my dad and brother killed just after I shot this one. We were able to find theirs before this. I'll put those clips after this. You know, I wasn't able to film their hunt, but I was able to track their deer with them and help them out with that, and man, it was awesome. Like, those deer are beautiful, and I'm so happy for them. It's my brother's first buck as well. It's just been a great weekend. I couldn't have asked for more. So thank you guys for watching this video and staying tuned. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.